Hello friends and welcome back. So today in this video I want to set up my journal for the month of October. And for the last few months since July, I think is when I started, I have purchased the Designs by Planner Perfect, her standard, she calls it narrow, but it is the standard size TN. And I have just absolutely loved these booklets. I was really surprised because I bought them off and on for here and there last year, and I just didn't really end up using them. I think it was the size. I had the A5 size, and the standard is really my jam. I love this little thing. So I went ahead and picked up for the rest of the the rest of the year, booklets. And again, this is the narrow size, which is the standard. And so this is the one that I'm going to be using for journaling for the month. I also have two books over here that are from Cocoa Daisy. I love Cocoa Daisy as well. I also wanted to say, guys, by the way, I'm not an ambassador for them or what is it, a PR girl or anything like that. I just genuinely have enjoyed using the 2 pages a day in her method and that it's all set up that way. But I do follow a girl, her name is Kim, and I use her discount code. So if you want to buy one of these, her discount code is Kim20. And that'll give you a discount code to get one of these books. So I just love them. And I love they're coated. And I don't know, I just really enjoy them. I just do. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, I did pick up from Cocoa Daisy is another thing I just absolutely love. And I do buy a bunch of their different subscriptions. But I added on the standard TN. They call it standard. She calls it narrow. But they're the same size. And I also added on, I'm just showing this because I'm going to be referencing this in a different video, but I have the pages written in here. But this is the, I think it's called her Simple Dory. It's just the plain paper for Cocoa Daisy. It has like a plain page and then like a grid, a line, or a square. A dot grid or square grid or line is what she has. Oh, this is a dot grid. So anyway, I'm going to use this one in a different video, but I'm referencing it for this. So I wanted to kind of bring that in as a nod here. So let me show you a walkthrough of this booklet, and then I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to do. And I think I have some videos up on my channel from September about this, so I'm not sure. But she has her Write a Better Story here, and then her monthly, which is a Sunday Start, and I use Monday Start. You guys, I even using, setting up my week size insert, which I have a video for that. I was putting the daily notes pages down, and I messed up on the days just because I was referring to a Sunday Start calendar. So I just can't have both. I have to have one or the other. So I've switched everything to be a Monday Start on my digital stuff. So I just need this to be a Monday Start so that my brain is cohesive and everything's the same. Also, I really love having Saturday and Sunday together. I really love that. So I will be refixing that. So anyway, it has the monthly, and then she has 4 goal pages. And I love using these. I used them this month for like a book. What is it? Like a book list of what I read. And then I wanted to use the other one. I set it up for goals and I never referred to it. So I'm going to do a couple different things here. But then you have your week pages here. And I actually really like how this is set up. So most planners, when they're the standard size, they set it up like a Hobonichi Weeks. So let me show you guys what I mean. Like I love Sterling ink. And this is her booklets. And this is her standard size, but it's like this, like a week's. And I just don't love this for journaling. It's just too small. I have drawn the lines over and used that, but I don't know. I just really enjoy this size for just like a little rapid log. So that is what I use this for. And then I use my 2 pages a day for either for scripting or for, mostly it's for journaling and for Bible study journaling and different things like that. I just saw that over here. Move this aside. Anyway, so I just really love this book. And I've really, really enjoyed it. So we're going to set this up. But what I did this month in here, let me show you guys this one. So this is the standard size, and they're all set up the same. They have a Monday Start in the front here. A Sunday Start little calendar. And then they have 5 weekly pages. And this page is all the same, but then this one is different. But anyway, I have just loved using these to refer to as for my reading plan for the week. And it's been something that I've really enjoyed. And I really want to go ahead and do the same thing again. I'm going to take this apart because I want to repurpose the plain pages. I'm going to repurpose those into my October daily pages and then use the rest of this for inside here. So anyway, I did use this page for the front here, and it was really just for decoration because I didn't have a purpose for it. But I think I'm going to use it to just tip when I read. Well, I might do when I do my study. So I might go ahead and put this in here. So we will see. But I want to repurpose and use this page here for a Halloween spread. So I'm just going to have to cut that. So let's go ahead and get started. I will be setting up and using a lot of things from the what is it? The subscription kits from Coco Daisy, as well as a couple other shops that I will mention, and everything will be listed below. But the most of the shops I use is from Excel Mama Plans, so I have her stuff, and she is listed below with a coupon code for you guys, which is Tanya15. Just gives you guys a bit of a discount. So that's what I'm going to be using, and I don't have anything yet set out or pulled out yet for it. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and start. So I'm going to start and pull this apart, pull out the pages, and then after that we will I'll probably take a pause and try to figure out what supplies I want to use. So I just go ahead and pull these up like this because so I don't rip the pages. Actually, I don't know if I want to use my new tweezers, so let's just use a ruler. This is what I used last time, and it worked great. And so I just pull these up like this. I'm just going to show you how I do it. Obviously, you can use the little claws to pull up the, I'm going to go ahead and end up using this, I think, because at least to get it up a tad. This one's really in there. You can use like the staple removers, but I find that they end up ripping the pages, and I care about that. I don't want my pages ripped. So let me just go ahead. I must have pushed that one down somehow. That's fine. Let me go ahead and just pull this up. I'll do it off camera, but I was going to show you kind of how I do it. Like that, and I just kind of get them straight. And I will go to town on this one here. Oh, there we go. I got it. Okay. So just kind of make those straight. And then I just use my ruler and kind of push it down a little bit on both of them. And that makes it easy to pull them out on the other side, like that. And this leaves the pages intact. Let me throw that away so I don't step on that. Okay, and then I like to use these for storage purposes for other albums and things, so I definitely keep that. And then these I'm just going to go ahead and I take apart. So I just want the first few pages, these here, but I don't know if I want all of them. So I definitely need to make sure I'm figuring this out. So these pages are going to go into my, I will be taking this apart in another video, stay tuned, and putting them in here and showing you guys how I'm going to do that. So stay tuned for that. But normally I just use these and tip it in and use the other sheet. But I don't want to do that this time for the purpose of, I want to use this page for this one and this one for my other stuff, so my Halloween stuff, because I don't have a lot of Halloween papers and things, and so I do want to use and focus on that. So I'm actually going to just go ahead and cut this, I think. So I do have my, I want to just see how I wanted to do this. I do have this, so let's go ahead and just trim this up like that. And then again, this is going to go in that page for the, I'm just going to shove everything inside here, and then we'll get back to that on another round. But okay, so that's one of them. And then I actually would love to use this side in this book, but for now, I'm just going to cut this apart and do the same thing I did with the other one. And then just save this sheet here for my other book. Okay. So that is that. So that's all that I need to take apart are just those two things. So I can use them in this other booklet. And these I keep together. So let's see what I'm going to do. First off, let's open up this one. So I do want to put this one in here. I do want to do that. I'm just going to end up gluing this down. That's what I did last time, and it worked really well. So I'm going to do that. Let me grab out my glue. I'll get to those in just a moment. But yeah, I like to have monthly, I'm a monthly girl. If I could have like 4 different monthly. That's probably the planner for me. And I have thought about just getting my own book and like creating it myself. Even buying like several different Planner Perfect Hertz, because she does have the booklets. And I thought about just doing those and then pulling them apart. So, but I don't know. It is what it is. I'm using this, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put this in here. And I'm just gonna go, I think I wanna go fairly close to the edge. So I'm just gonna try to center it. There we go. Just like that. And the difference is Cocoa Daisy is pointed edges and Planner Perfect is rounded. So I ended up just taking, I don't have a corner rounder. It's just, I don't have the ability to like carry that around with me. It's a lot. And I have the paper cutter I chose. I think I'd use more, so I carry that around with me. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and trim those. There we go. So that is done. Move that aside in the trash bag. Okay, so that is done. So I will be repurposing these dates and these. And then we're gonna decorate some more pages in here. So let's go first and go ahead and set this up. So let me show you guys what I'm going to use for these pages first. I think I just showed you. Let me pull it out. I have this really fun monthly kit from Michelle from Excel Mama Plans. And it's pink. And I thought it would be so fun because it's my granddaughter's birthday month and she's turning 1. And so I just thought this would be really, really fun. And it's just cute. And this is how I do Halloween. I just do it cutesy like this. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and just use her dots, and I'm gonna redate the whole thing and use her cute little stuff. So I'm gonna set up a few things with you and then the rest I'll do off camera. But I think I just want to use this. I actually really like the October. It's pink, but I'm going to use hers, I believe. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick this up here. And I'm leaving a bit of a space. But I just thought this was a super cute and fun monthly that she did. And I thought it was really fun. I'm a big fan of Michelle's. Okay, so let's see. Let's put this over here because I might reuse this again. I don't know. But I really like these universal kits. It's just these 2 pages. I'm sorry I didn't show that too well. She has like torn pieces, some little icons, some more torn pieces, some layering pieces. I mean, she just has a lot of stuff. It's really great. So I just love her stuff. So let me go ahead and put this one down over here. And I think I'm gonna go all the way across to the edge of these lines right here. You guys, my videos are always usually pretty long for these setups. If you're new, welcome. If you're a subscriber for a while, then you know, and thank you for coming back. And so, yeah, that is kind of how I do things, and it's okay. So I enjoy long videos, and so I enjoy also creating what I like, right? So I think I'm just gonna stick that at the top. I think that'd be really cute just to put that there. I might have to white that out just a tad up there. And by I might, I mean I will. And I think the same with this one. So let's go ahead and grab my whiteout. Where's my whiteout? Here it is. And oops, I'll do this first. And then let me pull this side up just a tad just so I can get that. Her paper, Excel Mama Plans, is really good, and it's for you to reposition it. And as long as if you work fairly quickly, I don't think she doesn't, it's not meant to be like lifted and stuff, repositioned, but it works that way. So if you guys are interested, there we go. It does show a little bit, so I might end up putting something up there. We will see, but I'm just gonna go ahead and white out the October because I don't want that one to show, as I'm gonna be putting down another one anyway. I'm gonna be using the one from her kit. Okay, so then I'm gonna take this other orange one. I thought this would be just super fun because it's pink and it's just fun. And this is just my fun pages here. These monthly pages, I have used for journaling, I mean, excuse me, not journaling, for doodling, as well as I've used it for different, like, books I'm reading and different things like that. So I've used it all different ways. So anyway, we are going to keep this here because I don't know, I don't throw anything away until I'm all done, because I always can reuse stuff. So let me see what I have. These are so cute. I would love to like layer this somehow. So maybe I should do it that way. It's kind of cute. And maybe I could do the other side the same. No, that's the same corner, right? Yeah. This one would go there though. I don't think this one would, will it? Oh yeah, that one would too, but I think it's a different direction. So let me see. Do I like this one up here? I actually do. So we're going to leave that there. And then I'm going to put her October. I love this script too. It's really, this font, it's really pretty. And then I'm just going to layer that up here. Like that. So I'm a huge universal kit. Like this is a universal kit, so you can use it for any planner. I'm a big advocate of those kinds because you can use them for anything. It works super great. I wonder if this is too much though, the same. Let me see. I really like this one with the cute little ghost, but I think maybe I ought to use I was just really trying to cover up that, and I don't know that I need to be honest. So I might use that down at the bottom because when I repurpose these, the date will move up. So, okay, I'm going to put these back just for right now, and then I'm going to redate this, and then I can come back and play with some more of these stickers after I do that. So before I go and play all these down and come back, let me just show you guys. I'm going to, again, do it Monday start, and I'll just use her things and go like this. I think I'm going to put it down more like that. And so I just need to make sure it's usually Wednesday is the only day I have to be concerned about if it will fit. So let me see. That's why I'm not pushing these down, just to see if I have to move this over, because I might have to. Yes, I do. So that's what I wanted to see. So I've just made this fit a little bit just because it's meant, I think, for more of like an A5 monthly. But again, like I said before, if you guys work kind of quickly with this, you can reposition things. So I'm just going to go ahead and put Wednesday down first and kind of center that. And then Thursday should overlap a little bit, but again, I don't mind. I have my window open and it is pouring rain, so I don't know if you guys can hear that. But it is a lovely sound. There we go, like that. And then we'll put Monday right here as well. There. It's a little bit squished, but it doesn't bother me. But I just wanted to show that to you so you guys would see what I was doing. And then I'm going to take this one and put it here so you can kind of see the look. And I'm just covering everything up like that. And then I'll be right back. Okay, friends, I went ahead and did this one as well. You can see it still has the 31 there. Let me close this for a second. But I'm thinking I might just pull in a little bit of deco, put something right there like I did that with my weeks, and I liked it. So I'll go for now. I'm just going to go ahead and wipe that out just so I don't forget it. And then I'm going to redate these. And so I used, let's see, this set when I redated the days for my other planner. So let me see. I can't remember if this fits for this one too or not. Does it fit? Yeah, it does. We're fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and use these from Cocoa Daisy to redate the top of this. I just like it because it's the colorway of the kit. It matches the kit, and that's what I care about. I just care that it matches the kit. Yeah, so there we go. A little bit of that W shows through, but again, I don't mind. This is truly just going to be for me to like tick off things, I think. Just tick off the days. I don't know. If I think of something else, or you guys have any other ideas, let me know, because I'm open. But I just don't seem to refer to it that much. And I was intending to do some other things with it, and I just, yeah, it didn't work. So, okay. So there is that. And I actually even like her font there. So let me see. I think I might just go ahead and use like this little pumpkin here. Just put that here. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, so that's that for now, for that part. So let me show you guys. I have that one done, and then I already did this one and redated those. And she has an extra little square, and right now I just used that for here, but I'm thinking I might want to put, I really want to put like this one down here or something, but I don't know if that would look silly because it's not the right way. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just leave it like that for now. And then at the top up here, I feel like it has a little bit of something I need to cover up, but should I just use, no, I don't want to use that one. Hang on, we have these here. Maybe I'll use this one because it's the same as the other side. Let me see. There's these little ones. There we go. I just feel like maybe. I don't like that. But I do like it if I have it over here for like a notes section. That's kind of cute. So I can do that. Okay, maybe I'll just use one of these. Yeah, that's really cute. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put these down. So let me go ahead and put the rest of these down. I just realized that as I was chatting with y'all. Okay. Oh, these ones down up here. Oh, that's funny. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then this one is all done. I'm going to leave it pretty open right now. I will probably, I don't know, I think I'm going to be using this for some different challenges and things I'm doing for the month. I like to have a list over here of different things that I want to read or study or anything like that. So that's probably what I'm going to do over here. So let me see, she has it this month. So let's use that. It's super cute. I think it will go with this. And then there's important and notes and goals. So I could separate this. I think I'm going to use this notes one and just put it down here. And then I have important and goals. And I could use maybe those up there. Trying to decide what I want to do. So she has all these great dots. She has all this other, these are just some great stuff that she has in this kit. I just don't think it looks good like that. So, okay, we'll just save it. I'll figure something out. I'll probably end up using it on my, I'll use any of this that I don't use here in my my October dailies. But I do want to use a couple of these to mark a couple of fun days. So this one, I want to mark this day. I'm going to use this round one here. Wait, she has the, yes. She has her cute little hidden Mickeys, which I'm going to put there. And then I'm hoping she has, I'm probably just going to grab something else out of my sticker storage. So one second. Let's go ahead and put this one here. And then I also wanted to put a little something, maybe like this one, which let's see what color this little Mickey head would look better on. There we go. So that can go down there, and then this is going to go up here. Okay. And I will grab some balloons to put on that one. Okay, and then other than that, I have a couple of different days. This is a month for me where I do several different things. So I'm going to use the dots here to mark different things I'm doing. That one, and then I have the 4th right here. And then let me look at my forward planner. It's right here's my forward planner. Pull out my October that I've already set up. I always set this one up first, so we can kind of review this. Let's see. The 4th, what do I have then? It is also on the 17th, the 18th. Is it 18th or 19th? 18th? Yes. 18th. And then the 28th. Okay, so those are just some different dot things that I need to keep track of. And I think that that is going to be it for this page. Now we're going to go on to the next pages here. So these are ones I'm going to use this particular one on my days. I love to use this to mark the days. And this is we'll show these couple of things first. This is going to be in a later video. Well, maybe this video. This video is going to be long, so just keep that in mind. Let me sit down for just a second. I like to stand up sometimes and why I'm doing this, but let's see. Okay, October. So I'm going to use this for some trackers. And this, I'm going to use this for like a bucket list, I think. It would be really fun to use that. I think it will anyway. I think that'd be really fun, like buy candles. I can use some of it for this month and some of it for the next month. I don't know, I may not use it, but I was just in my stash and I'm trying to use things up. So let's go on to this goals page. So what I want to do here is I want to do like a dashboard, I decided, on these two pages. So I'm going to take this plaid that I have here and I'm going to run it across the bottom. I'm going to make a little dashboard here. That is definitely not straight. There we go. I have an idea in my mind of how I want to set this up, so hopefully it will work. Okay. I'm just doing it to the edge so I don't have to trim it. And then I'm going to do the same at the top. And I think you'll be able to see the goals through it, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe this out. I want to make a dashboard. I think it'll be really fun for me to have that, so for the next couple of months, I think this is how I'm going to be setting them up. But let me get going on this one. And kind of wrap it around with my ruler. I have a lot of fun things planned for this month, and I'm very excited to celebrate some holiday time. I love that they call these months the Burr months, and that we get to do all the holiday kind of things. Super exciting for me. I love it. Okay, so that just like that, and I feel like I want to do 2 sections of washi, make it really thick, but I want to line this up. Is that possible? I guess anything's possible. No. I wanted to line up didn't I pull it this way? I think I did. Yeah, I see it's right there. Okay. I think I'd have to switch it this way to line it up. Let's see if I can. Because of the way I can see the way that the plaid is pulling. Yep, just like that. There we go. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay, let's see how well I do on this side of lining up. I don't mind wasting a little bit of washi. I don't like to waste a ton, but also I never use these rolls up all the way, so I'm totally okay. This is catching. It's been like that since I've had it. So I just need to get like a little nail file and file it down. Okay. All right, so let's see this one. It should, in theory, just line right back up, but I don't know if it will. Oh, it will. Perfect. There we go. I mean, it's not 100%, but it's good enough. That's cute. Okay, now I think if I have to go this way for this side, because I did the other way. Let's see if I can line this up. Oh my goodness. It's almost zero waste. I love that. I don't think it's going to line up perfectly without, oh no, I think it'll be okay. Oh, I really have a hard time cutting that. Okay. And then taking this one, again, it should in theory line up without a lot of waste, but we'll see. I don't like that space there, so it's going to pull this over. There we go. There we go. Okay. Cute, cute, cute. There. Okay, so that's the dashboard part of it, and then I want to do some deco now and kind of set this up. And my thought is I'm going to take some of the papers that came in the kit. I've already cut this out, so I might use this one, but I'm thinking about using, where's the rest of my kit? Here it is. Okay, so there's some papers that came in the creative kit, and let me see, it's right here. And I was going to pull out a few of these and make some squares with these. Let me see which ones I can write on. Isn't that gorge to cut that out? Okay, so let me see. I need some that are kind of plain that I can write on. So like this one would be great. So I think I might take one of those. Let's see if there's one, there's two. I can write on that one too. So, okay, let me just take these out. So this one, it's such a hoarder that normally I wouldn't even want to do this, but I'm trying to just get over it and just use my stuff. So let's take this one out too. And one more. I'm thinking this would accent well with them. So I think this one. Okay, so those pages, I'm wondering if I want to include this one. Maybe, this is a maybe, so I'm gonna set it over here. And then with these pages, I'm literally going to just cut them. I feel like that one's like overlapping pretty heavy, but that's okay. I really don't care that much. But I guess I care enough to fiddle with it a little bit. And here is my cutter. Okay, we're gonna go this way. And let me see, yeah. And I'm not really going to measure, that looks about right to me. And I'm doing it like this so that I can just cut them all about the same. I'm just looking at the pages again. Yeah, that would be perfect. Okay, so I just want like 3 different squares. Sorry, from the bottom here. Let me see if I can, I think that's a good size. Okay, so I'm gonna start with that. And then that's gonna be in the middle. Yeah, those fit really well. Okay, then I'm gonna take my September. Again, this is just my little dashboard, so. Okay, and then I want to put something there, so I might tear something. Let me see. I want to incorporate a different color, maybe? That's too much orange. This is the only one that I might maybe. No, maybe I should just do a full sheet. Yeah, let's try that again. Let me pull this one out because I have this whole like that, right? I think that I like that better. Okay, so where's my glue runner? Let's see, there we go. I'm just going to use my ruler to kind of get that up into there. There you go, like that. And then put that down. Oh, yeah, I love it. Okay, and these are going to sit right here. And I'm going to use these to kind of write my like top 3 priorities for the month. And then we're going to do something else over here. So let me go ahead and stick these down first. Oops, wrong direction. And I want to just make sure it's all pretty even, I guess. Or do I want to go this way? Okay. Oops, wrong way. Keep doing that. And then let me do this one. This way, yep. And I'm just going to use my ruler to put it down. There we go. So I'm just, like I said, I'm going to use these for my top priorities for the month. And if I have to use a little bit of a glue pen, I will on the side here. So I'm not afraid of that. And I'm going to put a big script right here. And then over here, I think I'm going to do another paper like this, but I want to do something different. So maybe not these pages, or maybe these pages. No. I'm going to use one of these. Not sure which one yet. I'm leaning towards this one. Okay. I know it has October down there too, but it's okay. Let me grab my glue pen. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so that is that. So, okay, I'm going to do a little stencil and put some dots on here. So like maybe my 3 top priorities and then the steps for that goal. And then over here, I just want to have like some important dates for the month. And what was I thinking I was going to put here? I had an idea and now I cannot recall. Let's see what else I have in here. Maybe I should use like something like this and then write no, I think it's just too much. It's too much for me. So I think we're gonna come back to that one. But I will end up putting a few like deco around this one. I was thinking about that because it's the same color as that. I don't know. We shall see, you guys, but I'm not like so tore up about this right now. I'm just trying to have fun and enjoy it. Okay, so I think I'm going to put this one here. October, right here. And just kind of keep it like that. Super cute. And then over here, I wanted to put like a piece of like my most, oh, you know what I can use is the sticky notes. I can use the sticky notes for that. Let me see, where are they? Yes, it's a great idea. I'll just use one of these. I think maybe this size. Or do I want that one? So I want this to go this way, but I could put something here to cover that up. Or I could do it this way. Yeah, maybe this way. I'm just playing around for just a moment before I put anything down. And then again, I could put something here. And I think I want to use, right over here, I have these other die cuts. Pull these out and check them out. Maybe something of this will, oh, that is speaking to me like that, I think is what I want. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and glue this down now. So let's go ahead and get this all glued down. This is almost gone, but I have a new one. And I find that you really have to glue this section down too. There we go. Okay, that looks really cute. I like how that looks. And then I'm gonna put this down. And then this is my little dashboard. Get my tweezers. They're there. And now I'm gonna write my important notes down there for the month. I don't know if I need to tie in anything over here. I feel like these colors go really well, and I like the bats and the pumpkin. So I feel like that is everything. So what I'm gonna do for this part though, I did want to show you guys. I know this is a very long video probably this time, but I'm gonna grab my stencils that, oh, not that one. It's in my planner. Right here, I think. Is it in here? Yes, it's my monthly one. Okay. So that's what I mean, is I kind of want to put a little, there we go. So a larger, one of the larger like dots, and then I'm going to put a few like 4 steps underneath it. So the topic of what it is, and then below it, maybe in a little bit, I'm going to do 4 little steps like that, so that it, I feel like that is really, really cute. And the same with this one. And then I'll do 4. And then we'll do the same on this side here. So I'm just kind of running it over here. There we go. And then 4. And if I need to put more steps on here, obviously I can. And then this one here, I think I want to use the larger square, which I have here, to kind of just write my important days. These are like rounded, so I want to use these. I have a few important things this month. I thought it'd be really fun to just have those there. And then I don't like how that one turned out, so let's put that one again. So that is that. And I can just write down the few things. So this is my dashboard. I really, really like that one. And I don't know if I'm going to keep going because this is such a long video, but probably will. This is going to be my bookshelf. And I had an idea because I never use these tabs, the larger tabs. And I mean, I might use them. I had one small one left. I put it in here. I might use them, but I don't think so. So I was going to maybe use this as my book stack. I had an idea. Maybe if I could make this, we'll try on this one. And it may not work. But I thought perhaps I could just do like a bookshelf if I did. And just cut it right where it connects up on the rounding. And then maybe I could make little albums like that is what I was thinking. So it gives me the opportunity to use something that I don't use very often, or I could just layer them like that, I guess, as little books. So that was my idea, but I'm going to think about that one, you guys. And I think what I'll end up doing is setting this up off camera and then sharing it with you guys, because I feel like this is a really long video. So let me get into the front section of this planner, because I haven't done that yet. And that is, I wanted to put, I need to think more of the other pages, and maybe I'll just pause and think on it and come back. So I might just do that too. Okay, so I want to grab the other pocket that goes with this one here. And, oh yeah. I could put that somewhere. Okay, let me see. Maybe I could use some of this washi to make, I could totally use that to make something. Okay, all right. I want the vellum, and there we go. So I really have loved using the vellum and things in here. It's super pretty. Kind of like this one here. That's really pretty. So I'm probably going to use that. So let's go ahead and put this one down. And again, I just cut this. I have no problem cutting things and making them fit for me. Making sure, yep, that'll fit perfect. So I'm just going to put this down here. And there's my sticky pocket. And I love to keep my days in here, just like that. Or whatever I need for the month goes in there. So now I really do think I want to lay this one down. I really like this one as well, but I kind of want to use this for something different. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put this down. So I always keep my double-sided tape right here with me for this particular purpose. This is very, very thin, but I want something that will lay flat, but yet I can still lift it to just cross off the days or mark whatever I'm going to do. Let me find my start point. There we go. I see it. Oh. It's taken off the glue. So, there we go. I'm having a struggle here, friends. Just one sec. Let me go off and put this down, and I'll be right back. Okay, friends, I am going to go ahead and just finish up this last page in here, and then I'll do another, like a plan with me video on the daily pages. But I did go ahead and lay that down there. It looks really, really pretty. And I can still flip it up so I can cross these off and do whatever I want to do with that. But then I'm going over to the second goal page. This is my dashboard. Oh, actually, I think I want to put like an October on top of this or something and layer it, is what I was thinking. And I'm leaning towards, this is so cute, this one. I'm honestly leaning towards this one here. I wonder how that would look. Maybe I should do like this one. Yeah, I think I should probably end up doing that one, but we'll see when I get to it. Okay, go back to here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and white these out. I'm just kind of playing with some of the papers I have left and that I've torn. I really like to use everything up with the kits, but I'm gonna go ahead and white these out really quickly. I don't love white out underneath vellum, but I just don't want the goals to be here. So, and I do want a secondary page for like my reading and studying things. So I was thinking I had this page that I already tore out and was messing with, and I felt like, I don't know if I'm loving that. Let me see. What else do I have that I can use? I was thinking about some of that washi too. I also would love to put the prompts here. Like this maybe, and have it be like a tip out. But I love this one as well, so maybe, I really want it to go this way, but I don't know that it's going to. But I like the idea of that. Maybe I should cut, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, so we're gonna think on that. So for right now, I'm just going to stick this in here so I have it. I'm gonna think about that. So this side again, let's go back to this. So I have these papers still. So I could definitely put like this at the top here. I feel like that would be super cute. Okay. I don't have a plan, but I'm just gonna lay it down. Let's see how much left I have of this tape before I need to get the new ones opened. And I did just get that on the paper, but that's okay. It does ball up and roll off. If you guys are wondering, it's not a big deal. I make a lot of mistakes, so I'm fine. I know all the different ways to fix things. That's the great thing about mistakes. Okay, let's go over here like that. I feel like I like that. And then it looks, I think it looks cute. Okay. And then do I want to just put, I kind of want to put this the other direction, like that. I also want to maybe overlay some of that. This isn't, I didn't cut this straight, which again, that's no big deal, but I feel like that looks too heavy. I feel like it needs to go this way. And do the same thing that I just did on the other side. So let's go for it. Okay. So I just want to do exactly the same thing. But I kind of went in a little bit so that I didn't have to cut the paper. And then it does have a fairly decent like hump. So like that. I am just kind of ripping it a little bit too, doesn't matter. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm thinking about laying this here, maybe kind of like boxing this page in. I could also just use some washi tape, but I wanted some different colors that was not available in the, like in these other ones here. I was trying to use some different papers. So I don't know how this will stick with, I don't know if it'll show through, but let's see. I feel like that's good. You can't really see too much on it, and it isn't straight, but again, I don't mind that so much. It's part of the charm. So I think I might end up gluing that down. Yeah, let's do that. I had no idea how this was going to turn out, and I'm actually really enjoying this. So it's always a great win when you like what you're doing. I think that's the last of that one. But I did just pick these up, so I knew I could get these other ones used. The other set. Okay. I will be trimming that, but I want to put something here. I'm going to put it the other direction because I didn't cut that straight, which is fine, but I also want to put something, I'm going to layer, I guess, the looks there, and put something up over here too, I think, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, and then let's take this one here. I really like this little brown one that looks like stitching. There we go. Tear that one. I'm putting this up so you guys can see. I want to be in frame. I think I want to put this over the whole edge of the bottom here, like that. Like that. And then perhaps I'll run it down here as well. I think maybe 2 rows of this should be fine over. Maybe I just want one. I think I just want one. No, I'm going to cut that as well. I'm pretty sure. And then I can trim up this section here that was a little, I cut a little crooked. I got a little hasty and cut this a little crooked. Okay. You guys, this is looking so cute. I really like it. And I did not think I would like it this much. But I don't know, wanted to just play around and try some things out, and it's working for me. So never be afraid. Never be afraid, I guess, is the moral of the story. Okay, I'm just gonna trim this paper. Right there. There we go. Okay, and then I just kind of want to box this in. So let's see about that. Like that. I need to fix this one at the top here. And then I kind of want to put another row over here, but I feel like it'd be too much because I only have one on all of this. But I'm just going to set it here for just a moment to kind of play with it and see what I think. No, I like it. We're going to do it. There we go. And this one at the top. Might have to use scissors for that. There we go. Okay, I really like this. Now I can decorate a little bit with some of the die cuts. This is Gather. Let me see if how this looks here. I like the look of this, so let me see. That looks really cute. And then I want something over here to like balance it out. Let the light in, let the rest go, let yourself turn golden like the trees. I like that direction. Let me see. Do I have any more quotes on this one? No. These are just papers, right? I want to use some of those. No, not everything needs to be carried forward. Shine the glow within. Either this one or that one. I don't need a bunch of quotes on here, but shine the glow is within. I really like that one. So we're just going to go with that one. Oh my goodness. I absolutely adore this. I think it's so cute. And then over here, I just feel like I need to put a couple little maybe things. That's the wrong direction. Let me see. I don't want to be so balanced out. So I think I'm just going to leave it like that. And then I really do think I'm going to just trim these up and use these for like my little bookends. And I really kind of want to put the two together like I cut. Where is the other one? Here it is. I feel like it would look really cute to have them. Well, maybe not though. It might look like two different books on the shelf. And maybe, yeah, I think that's what I need to do. Something like this so that it looks like a book on the shelf to me. But that's too different. So I'll probably end up using these that are the same. And then as I finish reading, I'll put, not that one, but maybe like these. And I'm gonna go look at my other kits and see what I have to see if I have other things that I can put on here. So as I read a book on the shelf, I can just stick it together. So let me just do one to show you guys what I'm thinking of. And then I think we will be done with this setup because it's been a minute, but I know most of you guys don't mind the long ones. At least that's what you tell me. So I actually like long videos myself. So that's why I like to film it. And I'm not going to throw anything away yet because I don't know if I will want these again. So just like this, and I feel like it'll look like a book like that. I think that's so cute. So let's put it together. And these do have sticky back. I need to look and see what my reading schedule is and to see how much I feel like I can get read this. I can get done this. I get accomplished this month. I can't English today. I can't English today. Anyway. And then I will probably just take a marker like that. And then I'm probably going to just take a marker like this one and then just do like a spine. Something like that. And then I can write on there the book that I read. So that's what I'm thinking. I think it'll be really cute and using these other two, at least these two, and then if I need more, I will just make it work. I think that'll be really cute. Have like a little bookshelf here. And then maybe I should do another little layer with these across the top and then do like some little plants or things up on the bookshelf, like maybe a candle or plants or something like that. But anyway, I just need to kind of see what my reading schedule is. But let me go ahead and flip through the setup of the front pages and show you guys what I have going on, because it's a lot. But I have my Designs by Planner Perfect book, and then I have my pocket here with my daily dot numbers that I'm going to be using. And then my journaling cards back there. I have the vellum here, and I'm going to use this to be just my check off. And then this is going to mark some of my special things that I'm doing for different studies and different trainings and different things that I'm doing for that. And then here will be my dashboard. I'm going to put my top 3 goals. I'm going to write that, and I'm going to make sure I do this. So as soon as I get off camera, I'm going to do that. And then I'm just going to write my highlights for the month over here. And then this will be my little reading bookshelf section over here. and it looks so cute. And then come back. I'll have another video for my setup for the week in my journal. So that is everything. I love it so much. I think it's so, so cute. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm wishing you guys a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.